Spring and Autumn by Francis Ledwidge, 1887 to 1917. Green ripples singing down the corn, with blossoms dumb the path I tread, and in the music of the morn, one with wild roses on her head. Now the green ripples turn to gold, and all the paths are loud with rain. I with desire am growing old, and full of winter pain. Okay, this poem is by Francis Ledwidge. Francis Ledwidge was an Irish Republican, born in Ira in County Meath. He was born into a poor family. He worked as a labourer and a miner, and he was a writer and a poet. Sadly, he was killed at the Battle of Ypres in the First World War. So what's the poem about? Well, the poem is about spring and autumn, as it says in the title. If you look, this first stanza is about spring. Green ripples singing down the corn. Okay, so this is a wonderful image. This is the image of the wind starting to blowing on the corn that has started to grow, and this is spring. Yeah, this is, and there are ripples on it as it moves. With blossoms dumb, the path I tread. So there are flowers, there are blossoms, there are probably cherry blossom, apple blossom, and these don't say anything, but they just look. They are there. They're beautiful. They smell beautiful, and he's treading down a path. And in the music of the morn, one with wild roses on her head. Okay, and this is it's in the morning, and the music of the morning, I think the music of the morning, this to me is talking about the dawn chorus with all the birds happy to be alive and singing in the morning. And then one with wild roses on her head. I'm wondering about this. I think maybe this is a personification of spring with wild roses, with the wild roses around her head. Or maybe he meets a beautiful young girl, maybe an apparition. But I have a feeling that this apparition is the personification of spring. Yeah, decorated with wild roses. Now the green ripples turn to gold. So now the green of spring turns to the gold of autumn. Yeah, so the corn is changing. Yeah, we are now in August or September, and all the paths are loud with rain. Okay, so instead of the birds singing and the flowers on the path, there is rain. The loud rain. The rain is falling heavily. I with desire am growing old. So maybe I'm getting old, but I still desire to be young. Maybe I desire the nymph of spring to come back. Yeah, so I still want to do things. I still desire things, but I'm growing old and full of winter pain. And the pain of winter is coming. And this is the end of the year. Winter is coming. And I get the feeling also through the poem we've got he's paralleling the life of man. as man grows older, and in the end, the winter, when you get old, you have a lot more pains, and life is more difficult. So I think this is paralleling spring and autumn as seasons, and spring and autumn for man as well. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Spring and Autumn by Francis Ledwidge.